Tēnei te karanga, tēnei te tangi, kia tu whera ngā tātou I te whaiao, ki te ao marama, tihei mauriora. Tēnā koutou aku rangatira. Tuarua ki ngā mate, haere, haere, haere atura. Hei mihi, ki te iwi e tau nei, Ngāti Kuri, tēnā koutou. Kia tātou e tau nei, ka nui taku mene. Good afternoon to you all, both those of you who are here in person and will be watching from home. May you live in interesting times is an English expression that is claimed to be translated from a traditional Chinese curse. While seemingly a blessing, the expression is normally used ironically. Life is better in uninteresting times of peace and tranquility than in interesting ones, which are usually times of trouble. But whether interesting times or tranquil times, whether a curse or a blessing, we are living through interesting times. Our times are interesting because so much is changing. Some people like that. They look forward to what it's going to be like, the opportunities that they see that it presents, and others wish it could stay like it was. And they find it hard to accept that things don't always stay as they are. What I find interesting about this is that we often feel, and I often feel, a mixture of both sides of this coin. Some things that change are good for us. It suits us. We like the way that it appears it's going to be like. Some things that change are not good for us. It challenges us. We don't know if it will suit us. We just like the way it is, or the way it was. Truth of the matter is that things are constantly changing. When our leavers of 2021 were born, only half of the homes in New Zealand had a cell phone, a mobile phone, in it. It was not a touch screen. They weren't invented yet. It could not connect to the internet. It didn't get coverage in more than half of this country. And if you wanted to send a text, it cost you 25 cents for each one. Now, I think you'd all agree it's better now. But back then, there was no social media bullying. There were fewer passwords to remember. We met in person more. And we talked face to face more. And that was better. We are now, as a society, more understanding and accepting of difference than in any other time in human history. Our communities are more diverse. They are more accepting of different cultures, gender and religious beliefs. By no means have we got it perfect yet, but that change has been positive. This year and the previous year have been extraordinary. The impact of global COVID-19 pandemic has increased throughout the world, across our country and within our own community. It remains a challenging time for each of us to deal with the effects of lockdowns, health risks, economic risks, and the changing realities that are facing each and every one of our lives. I believe, as our vision states, that through believing in ourselves, believing in each other, and believing in our future, we need to work together with positive intent to respond to change and create a positive future. We farewelled 3 staff members during the year. Mrs. Hanley, Glenys, to us and staff, took on her first principalship, and several staff travelled down to Ōwaka to support her and her whānau as she was welcomed to the Catlins Area School. Our caretaker, Richard, he took up a leadership role in the New Zealand Fire and Rescue Service, which he thoroughly deserved and really enjoyed. And Lisa McFarlane, who started the year teaching Room 2, received a position, because it was only fixed term here, in Blenheim at the end of term 1. And we also have 3 staff for which are leaving at the end of this year. Alana White, she returned to us during the year as a teacher aide, as she was before. Alana has a real talent for working with young people, and we all value her compassion and expertise that she brings to that role. And it is with sadness that she's leaving, and I genuinely wish her the very best of luck and good fortune with her future endeavours. The second is Susan Mowat. Mrs. Mowat joined us last year during the lockdown. During that lockdown, she started her teaching by teaching through distance. In the 2 years that she has been with us, it's abundantly clear that she has a very genuine care and compassion for our community and the people that are within it. It is sad to see her move on, but I wish to thank her for everything that she's contributed to our school and the time that she has spent with us. Our third staff member leaving at the end of this year is Mrs. Leaf. Now, Mrs. Leaf has been a teacher here, and I say a teacher here for 15 years, but in that time she's actually taken on a lot of leadership roles as well. That variety of roles also included being acting principal. So her impact and her effect throughout the school has been vast. I did a quick calculation and I worked out that in 15 years as a teacher, you teach almost 400 students in your class as a primary teacher. She has connected with thousands, more than that though, through her involvement in sporting teams, kapa haka groups, and a number of other much wider community involvements that she has. Because not only is Mrs. Leaf a staff member here, but also a very strong part of our community. At the end of this year, her family moves up north. We wish her well in her new position at Come On to Cheviot, but also we wish her family well in the move and hope that you find a place in the new community that is as rewarding as you guys deserve. I ask Robin, please, could you come up on stage?
Te rangi Marie,
Importantly, I would like to thank you all, our students, our parents, our teachers, our relief teachers, all of our staff, our support staff. You faced the most challenging of circumstances during the lockdowns and the changing rules that COVID has presented. Teaching by distance, disrupted learning programs and the related impacts on the needs of our learners has asked a lot of everyone, you as learners and those who support you. You all continue to care deeply about the achievement, success and the well-being of our students. And everyone here and at home deserves a huge thanks for all that you have done through these challenging times. As parents, you fulfil the most important role in supporting the growth and development of your children, and you too have had more asked of you over the last 2 years in supporting your children's learning than ever before. And we appreciate and value all that you've done. Our home and school group have again provided amazing support for our school by countless hours of fundraising to provide opportunities for our students that go well beyond what we are funded for. And finally, I need to thank our school board, formerly known as the Board of Trustees. The Cheviot Area School Board is a strong and cohesive group that does an excellent job of governing our school through difficult times. Most people are completely unaware of the time and the energy that this requires, and for very little financial reward. I especially wish to mention and thank Kate Eads and Bex Green in their role as presiding member, which was formerly the board chair. We work very closely together and we have formed a strong and supportive team. The demand on this position is immense, and it often comes at the expense of other personal and family commitments. We as a school and a school community are very fortunate to have these two committed individuals leading the governance of our school. So to you all, I trust you will have an enjoyable and safe summer break, and I look forward to seeing you back in 2022. Ngā mihi kia koutou. Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Nai mai, hara mai, ko Kate Eads toko ingoa. I'm presenting this speech on behalf of Bex Green, who is Cheviot Area Schools Board presiding member, as Blair just mentioned. Bex can't be here today, she's having knee surgery, so I'm stepping into her shoes and just reading out the speech that she's prepared. So these are Bex's words. What a year. It is fair to say 2021 hasn't been what we expected, and the disruption caused by COVID-19 has been difficult for everyone. I remember thinking that 2020 was a challenging year and how much I was looking forward to 2021. Little did we know, 2021 will go down as a year of further challenge and change. Despite this, we've had a lot going on at Cheviot Area School and many good times to celebrate. The swimming pool project was completed at the start of this year with many thanks to the Cheviot Area School swimming clubs, I should say, who added to our school improvement funding from the government to get this off the ground. It was great to see the new pool upgrades in action at swimming sports earlier this year. It was a great sunny day and it was awesome to see all the kids giving it their best. I especially enjoyed the camaraderie from each house and the participants in each of their races. The school-wide theme for Term 2 was discovery, and these feel like an appropriate theme for the whole year. We've all been discovering new ways of doing things in unfamiliar situations. As staff, we're finding new ways to lead as a team after farewelling our experienced Deputy Principal Glenn Hanley in Term 1. We are so grateful to those of you who have stepped into leadership roles along with the Principal, Mr. Sheet, and our new Deputy Principal, Duncan Woods. Teachers are discovering new ways of connecting with students and their whānau through Etika Learning Stories software. Our students have had to discover new at-home learning environments during the second lockdown in Term 3. And we are all discovering how to be there for each other, even when we can't be all together in person. This is my first time being a board chair, and I've discovered a lot about leadership and what it takes to help a school succeed. I've learned that one of the best things a leader can do is recognise the strengths of those around them. One person doesn't have to be good at everything, but as a team we can achieve anything we set our mind to. The board is working hard to ensure that our governance does go beyond compliance to deliver positive learning outcomes and a healthy school culture for our students, staff and community. Each board member has adopted a portfolio area and will be working hard to ensure that in everything we do, from the mundane and mandatory to the exciting and innovative, we are focused on creating the best learning environment possible. Everything we do at Cheviot Area School is a team effort. Thank you to everyone who has navigated lots of new territory to get us through to the end of the year. Thank you to our head students, Rachel Leaf and Lucy Hyde. You haven't had the easiest of years to lead, but you've both been hard-working and great leaders and role models for our younger students despite this. Thank you to our wonderful teaching and support staff. You have all worked hard throughout the year and the difficult and COVID-19 levels that we've had to have and provided interesting, relevant programs of learning for our students. Your commitment to our students and passion for what you do is outstanding. I would like to thank Blair and Duncan for their hard work this year. Their vision for our school, strategic thinking and educational knowledge is very much appreciated and valued. Thank you to the admin team and supporting management, as this is essential in the operation of the school. We also would like to thank the hard work that our homeschool group does throughout the year, from pies, hot dogs and other fundraising activities. We appreciate your support, fundraising and mahi. I would like to extend a huge thank you to my fellow board members, Deputy Chair Kate Eads, Paul Chambers, Mike Watson, Joe Dodge, our staff representative, and Ashton Adams. Ashton was our student rep for the previous year and has signed on for another year on the board. We've recently welcomed new parent representative Mark Dillon onto the board, and we look forward to the new skills and insights he will bring to the role. We've also recently farewelled Pip Sidey from the board after 3.5 years of service. We are grateful to Pip for the many hours she has given to the school and community. Since taking on the presiding member role myself in September, it is fair to say life has got busy, but I am relishing in the role, enjoying getting to know the staff and students better, and learning a lot about our New Zealand education system. I'm grateful to the community and board for giving me this opportunity. We are very excited about the future of Cheviot Area School and are hopeful for a better year next year. We look forward to supporting our principal, staff, students, community and whānau next year to ensure we continue to strengthen and improve in all of the areas at school. Best wishes to our school leavers. Take the school values of wisdom and honour with you in all that you do. All the best for your next adventure in life, and we hope to see you sometime in the future. Last but certainly not least, I need to acknowledge the most important people in our school, our students. I know this year and last year haven't been easy. Well done on getting through the year, for showing resilience, being positive, always enthusiastic, and most of all, for always smiling and having fun. You are the reason we are all here today, so let's celebrate you. Have a wonderful Christmas break with your families and best wishes for 2022. Hei kona mai, goodbye for now.
Louisa Dillon for consistent determination and perseverance with her learning and showing wisdom and honour in what she does. Kylie Bevan for always setting a high standard for completion of tasks and showing wisdom and honour. Fiona Joslin for having a positive attitude towards her learning and for always giving everything a go. Lucy Sidey for her positive attitude and resilience in her learning. Ollie Clouston for always putting 100% effort and showing persistence in learning. Charlotte Budge for diligence in all her learning. Maya Kirkland for living the school values of wisdom and honour. The Year 3, 4, 5 and 6 Success Award recipients. Katie Payne, consistently and conscientiously doing the right thing at the right time and living the school values. Heidi Clouston, always helpful and happy, kind and collaborative in all classes and making the most of opportunities and supporting others as well. Meadow Davies, Meadow has a consistently positive attitude and shows consideration in all her endeavours. She always produces a high standard of work and is a collaborative learner, always showing empathy and inclusiveness towards others. Michaela Eads. Michaela continues to rise to any challenge she encounters and has consistently worked to a high standard. She is always reflective in her opinions and embraces the ideas of others to further her understanding of different subjects. Scott Hogan, for diligence in displaying school values. Scott has shown himself to be conscientious and hard-working during class time and outside of class. He has shown leadership through helping others in times of need. Sasha Willis, for diligence in displaying the school values. Sasha has shown commitment to learning. Furthermore, she has shown leadership in taking on responsibilities outside the classroom and by helping others. Chloe Maurice, for unwavering focus, independent learning skills and excellent time management. Vienna Poanga, for demonstrating the ability to reflect on her own learning, independent learning skills and reaching for personal excellence. The Year 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 Success Award recipients. Leo Whelan receives the Academic Achievement Award for Year 3. You may applaud. Tiana Wilson receives the Academic Achievement Award for Year 4. Axel Morgan receives the Academic Achievement Award for Year 5. Receives the Academic Achievement Award for Year 6. Sienna Watson receives the Academic Achievement Award for Year 7. Receives the Academic Achievement Award for Year 8. Iris Williams receives the Academic Achievement Award for Year 9. Damien La Rosa Gonzalez receives the Academic Achievement Award for Year 10. Evans receives the Academic Achievement Award for Year 11. Lucy Hyde receives the Academic Achievement Award in Year 12. Congratulations to you all. Thank you, Kate. The Year 4 to 6 Speech Champion Cup is sponsored by Upston Contracting, and this year it is awarded to Gretel Dampier Crossley. The Cheviot Area School Year 11 to 13 Speech Award this year is awarded to Ashton Adams. The Year 4 2006 Literacy Cup is donated by the Cheviot Motor Company and is awarded for all-round excellence in reading and writing. This year's recipient is Mia Whelan. The Year 7 to 10 Literacy Cup is awarded for all-round excellence in reading and writing, and this year's recipient is Damien La Rosa Gonzalez. The next award is the Anne White Memorial Trophy for Excellence in Senior Essay Writing, and this year's recipient is Rachel Leaf. To conclude this section of the Speech and Literature Awards, we will now award the Christine Fernimoff Progress in Literacy Cup. This year's recipient is Demi Fryer. Congratulations to all our recipients, and thank you, Mrs. Parsons. The Years 3 to 6 Primary Arts Award, and this year's recipient is Alexander Armstrong. The Years 7 and 8 Intermediate Arts Award. This year's recipient is Isla Hyatt. The Years 9 to 13 Senior Arts Award. This year's recipient is Elena Williams. The Effort in the Arts Award. This year's recipient is Maria Steen Taylor. Excelling in the Arts, Cheviot Area School. This year's recipient is Liam Eaves. Congratulations to you all, and thank you, Mrs. Fletcher-Jones. Carly Mee. Isaac Sampson. Nahuia Charles O'Hara. Tim Whelan. Grace Ferris. Max O'Carroll. Lizzie Forrester. Connor Jordan. John T. O'Carroll. Connor Bennett. Soleil van der Sluis. And Felicity Shield. Thank you, Mrs. Smith. Drew Adams. Rosie Bevan. Liv O'Carroll. Isabel Shield. Georgie Chamberlain. Julia Van Reenen. Tom Henner. Charlie Hoff. Kobe Hazeldine. Jack Forrester. Carla Fawcett. Jet Morgan, Frank Shield, Maya McConnell, Ryder Chambers, Lexi Wynn, Hugo Zupasic, Wal Daly, Brock Murphy, Pippa Hewitt, Zoe Field, Elliot Pratt, Zoe Green, Vixen Torpia, Freddie Armstrong, Jim Shield, Maddie Wilkinson, Freya McDonald Seymour, Caleb Peters Lynch, the Junior Primary Boys Year 3 to 4 Champion Cup donated by the Somerville family is awarded to Max Daly. The Junior Primary Girls Year 3 to 4 Champion Cup donated by the Somerville family is awarded to Tiana Wilson. The Senior Primary Boys Year 5 to 6 Champion Cup donated by the Somerville family is awarded to Michael Allison. The Senior Primary Girls Year 5 to 6 Champion Cup donated by the Somerville family is awarded to Hinatero Rangi Wilson. The Intermediate Boys Year 7 to 8 Champion Cup donated by the Cheviot Community Swimming Club is awarded to James Allison. The Intermediate Girls Year 7 to 8 Champion Cup donated by the Cheviot Community Swimming Club is awarded to Eleanor Chambers. The Junior Secondary Boys Year 9 to 10 Champion Cup donated by Mr. and Mrs. Novice is awarded to Scott Hogan. The Senior Secondary Boys Year 11 to 13 Champion Cup donated by Dawn Howes is awarded to Ashton Adams and Kane Pender. The Senior Girls Year 11 to 13 Champion Cup donated by the Somerville family is awarded to Rachel Lee. Congratulations to all our swimming champs. These awards are for cross country. The Junior Boys 3 to 4 Champion Trophy is awarded to Caleb Green. The Junior Primary Girls Year 3 to 4 Trophy is awarded to Ada Chambers. The Senior Primary Girls Year 5 to 6 Champion Trophy, sponsored by Hamish and Cherie Hoare, is awarded to Mia Whelan. The Intermediate Boys Year 7 and 8 Champion Trophy, sponsored by the Payne family, is awarded to Jack A. Court. The Intermediate Girls Year 7 to 8 Champion Trophy, sponsored by the Bush family, is awarded to Katie Payne. The Junior Secondary Boys Year 9 to 10 Champion Cup is awarded to Scott Hoban. The Junior Secondary Girls Year 9 to 10 Champion Cup is awarded to Zada Hopwood. The Senior Secondary Boys Year 11 to 13 Champion Cup donated by the Clark family is awarded to Bradley O'Connell. The Senior Secondary Girls Year 11 to 13 trophy, donated by the Douglas Farming Partnership, is awarded to Natasha Holden. The Junior Primary Boys Athletic Champion is Caleb Green. The Junior Primary Girls Athletic Champion is Ada Chambers. The Senior Primary Boys Athletic Champion is Michael Allison. The Senior Primary Girls Athletic Champion is Hinatea Wilson. The Intermediate Boys Athletic Champion is Jock Sidey. The Intermediate Girls Athletic Champion is Katie Payne. The Junior Secondary Boys Athletic Champion is Samuel Donaldson. The Junior Secondary Girls Athletic Champion is Sasha Willis. The Senior Secondary Boys Athletic Champion is Nicholas Crump. The Senior Secondary Girls Athletic Champion is Natasha Hogan. Well done. Area School 2021 Sportsman of the Year. This student has placed first in motocross at Ashburton Wheels Week, Sandpit Series of the Cargill, Top of the South, Gold Nuggets West Coast, TT Series Ashburton. He was placed 8th at the New Zealand Nationals in Tauranga. He is the Lions Club Cheviot Sportsperson of the Year. He was placed first in the Cheviot Area Schools Cross Country for Year 7 boys. He placed 3rd at the Hiranui Cross Country for Year 7 boys. He also placed in 60 metres, 100 metres, 200 metres, 400 metres, 1200 metres. Long jump at the Cheviot Area School Sports Day. The Cheviot Area School 2021 Sportsman of the Year is Richard Spencer. Unfortunately, Richard is not here with us today to collect his award. The Cheviot Area School 2021 Sportswoman of the Year. This student has been an under-14 Hiranui netball rep. She has won the Collier Trophy, Stringer Trophy and Windsor Trophy in equestrian tournaments. She has also competed in the South Island Pony Club Show Jumping Championships. The Cheviot Area School 2021 Sportswoman of the Year is Lily Dampier Crossley. Next on our program, we have a few words from our head students, Lucy Hyde and Rachel Lee.
Welcome to 2021's Prizegiving. We'd like to acknowledge you, students, teachers and Cape Verde Board of Trustees for coming here today. This year has had plenty of ups, but it has also had its downs. Unfortunately, because of COVID, all our parents are unable to be here with us today. Navigating and finding our way through COVID has been a challenge for us all, including myself, as trying to find a balance between assessments became tricky, as more of them stacked up and needed to get done. Luckily, before restrictions came into place, we were able to hold our annual school events, swimming sports, Caspies and cross country. These were always a highlight to my schooling, as it being a day off work and assessment, and more importantly to cheer on the winning house Mackenzie. I know that there are others who share the same excitement just as I. We were also able to enjoy other events like our outdoor ed camps. We were headed to the Boyle River and spent a week learning new skills and creating memories. And in the primary area, year 3 and 4 taking tournament, flower show and year camps. However, COVID did unfortunately mess with a few of our plans this year. The 7-a-side tournament that sadly has been unable to run since 2019, our yearly week 13 combined school formal that was planned to happen a week after our second lockdown. And our athletics day that we were able to partake in, however, it didn't feel the same as it usually did since parents could only watch from the sidelines. These are just a few events that students look forward to doing that were cancelled. Overall, I feel we made it through COVID successfully this year, with and without the restrictions. As this year comes to an end in my final school year here at Cheviot Area School, I would like to thank those of you who have helped me along the way. I have attended Cheviot School since 2008 and have gone through all 13 years of school here, and your help has been very much appreciated, even though I may not show it at times. I would also like to give a big shout out to Nick, as we have spent 13 years of school here together, and somehow through it all we have still remained friends. I've had my ups and downs, but ultimately there have been many highlights, and I've made many memories here that I always hold on to. Like the time my own mother sent me out of her class. I've lost my place now. It clearly wasn't my favourite place to be, being her daughter-in-law. Now I look back and laugh at a young me annoyed because her mum's her teacher and she's just been sent out. So thanks, Mum. A piece of advice for those who are just beginning or have started their way through senior school: make memories that you can look back on when you're older, and don't be afraid to break out of your comfort zone every once in a while. I say this from personal experiences where if I hadn't come out of my comfort zone on some occasions, I wouldn't have made the great memories I have today.
First off, I would like to wish everyone who is leaving us today and finding a new path in their 2021, whether that's a student or staff member, all the best. I hope your new chapter brings challenges to face, but most importantly some great outcomes along the way. We would like to thank the Board of Trustees, Home and School, Mr. Sheet, and all the teachers and staff here, and as well as our parents and the whole Cheviot community, with all of their support this year, making it successful. We couldn't have done it without you. For me, this year marks 5 years of schooling at Cheviot. Throughout the 12 years, I've faced plenty of challenges, but also plenty of great outcomes as well. Thanks to all for putting up with me for the past 12 years, but I've still got 1 year left. Merry Christmas and all the best for 2022.
The first award is the Parnassus Cup for Achievement in Sport in Year 6. This year's recipient is Michael Ellison. The Gem Cup is awarded for effort, attitude and general ability in Year 6 and was donated by Parnassus School, and this year the award goes to Amelia Handeside. This year the award for leadership goes to Mia Keenan-Smith. The award for emerging leadership goes to Natasha Hoban and Maria Steen-Taylor. Year 4 to 6 Girls Centenary Cup is awarded to Tiana Wilson. The Year 7 to 8 Boys Centenary Cup is awarded to Jock Sidey. The Year 7 to 8 Girls Centenary Cup is awarded to Danica Clark. The Year 9 to 13 Boys Centenary Cup is awarded to Scott Hogan. And the Year 9 to 13 Girls Centenary Cup is awarded to Jodie Pringle. The Gore Bay Camp Grounds Award for Biology and Outdoor Education is awarded to Rachel Leaf. The Main Car Citizenship Award for Primary is awarded to Gretel Dampier Crossley. The Main Car Award for Mathematics and Physics is awarded to Lucy Hyde. The Masonic Shield for Supreme Effort and Endeavour is awarded to China Tabayayong. The Calvin Dunbar Prize for Citizenship and Living the School Values is awarded to Bryce Spears. The Donald Sloss Award, which is presented to the student who has displayed achievement and contribution to the school, is awarded to Ashton Adams. Our final awards are the presentations of the Cheviot Area School, Proximate Cecit and School Ducks. These are awarded to the students who have the most outstanding academic performances in NCEA Level 3 within the school year. The Cheviot Area School's Proximate Cecit for 2021 is Nicholas Crump. The Cheviot Area School's Ducks for 2021 is Rachel Lee, and can we please stand as Rachel receives her award. These are our Year 13 students who are leaving us today. This is their last day at Cheviot Area School.
I would like just to say a couple of things. This group have two members in it who have been here from their very first day at school to their very last day at school. And that's quite extraordinary. So for Nick and Rachel, that's quite a special thing. For them, I hope it feels that special, but it's quite unique. And so it's quite a big thing for us, I think, to farewell someone who has been through exactly that. And I know from this afternoon, the haka, it does mean something quite significant to you, Nick. Rachel, I know the same thing. Alicia, it isn't going to look the same at school without you in it. I've been here 5 years, you've been here longer. Every single day I see you, and you are as excited as you are right now. And I'm going to miss that excitement. Bradley is someone who, he's been here a shorter amount of time, but Bradley is a great example for many of you to follow because he just keeps ticking away on what he knows he wants to achieve. And it hasn't always been a smooth ride, but he's made it work. And many of, yeah, no, I need to go. So to our 4 leaders for 2021, Year 13, 14 to 15 leaders, thank you for being such a significant part of our school, and I wish you all the best. I'd like you to take a round of applause and
Tutura whakamoa kia taina. Uie. Kāringa whakarongo. Kāringa whakarongo. Kārite. Kārite. Kia mau. Tōranga tītaha. Tītaha. Whenua o Waitaha te auea hau. Dio o auea ki. O auraki o takawai o unuku, ngā maunga, ki uta, ki o. O Brunui wai aupa, ngā awa ta, ki o. Te shura o Waitaha, ki auri. Ko whanauna kanga. Me tēnā nāki kanga. O kaupapa. O te hura. Ana. Ana.